Hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? I see Renee here. How are you doing? How's it going tonight, girl? So, Wednesday night, we are halfway through the week. It has been so blessed hot here and humid, just crazy. I was waiting for the big thunderstorm to hit the other night, but it didn't, unfortunately. So, what's everybody working on today? I am going to be working on HB90 stuff. I still didn't get my whole thing done, stickers and stuff yet, but I'm working on, I'm a little bit ahead. If you're just like taking the course, I am working a little bit ahead. So I'm on the spot where I'm taking my goals and breaking them down into tasks. So hello, Brandy, my darling. How are you? Jenna, leaving a like. Thank you so much. Last class is wrapping up now. Then how about time with my dragon-blooded archer? I am all for spending some time with that little archer, just so we can torment him, right? Same old, working on Sarah's newsletters. Fantastic. Brandy, been typing so much today, I can't spell your name. I knew you were talking to me. There's Miss Angela chiming in from Ontario. How's it up there, Ange? Is it like humid and stuff up there where you're at? Because it sure as heck is here. Melanie had a tornado warning at 10:30 last night. Oh, no. It has been crazy. I've been seeing a lot of flooding. Like right now, parts of Alberta are completely flooded out. And parts of Ontario had a really bad storm. Collingwood, Ontario, had a lightning strike, and I've never seen lightning do this. It started in the clouds, it went around like this, and then came down and struck the ground. And somebody had another picture of a lightning strike coming out of the clouds and striking a rainbow and stopping there. Like it was the strangest thing. Crazy, crazy weather we're getting. Brandy, 6 hours and 5 chapters written today. Wow, look at you go. Wow, that's fantastic. Anybody else working on HB90 tonight? Because that's what I'm going to do. Jenna, I'm in Mountainside Mountain. It's 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the valley today. Wow. I have a friend in Arizona. She's in Roanoke, Alabama. I think it's Alabama. She's in Roanoke anyway. And it's like 100 degrees there now. And they don't see that. Yeah, not normally until August. Exactly. Hey, Inka, how are you doing? Not quite to Ontario, a little north of Toronto, 78. So not too bad. No, that's not too bad for that area this time of year. Definitely don't want to be there in August because that's when all the really bad electrical storms happen. Oh, here I am talking away like somebody is, like you guys can all see this. Talking away to Angela. Hey, Juliet, how are you? Working on my medical romance. Fantastic. Mountainside, Maryland. I thought that's what you meant. Yeah, and here I was talking away to Angela, 78 degrees where she's at today. Hello, my YouTube beauties. Hey, Diane, how are you? Louise. Cold and raining for 5 days in Calgary. Flood warnings are starting. Oh, hun, be safe. It's been nuts out in the prairies. Nuts with the flooding. Melanie, big shock, working on my class papers. You are doing so awesome, hon. But got all regular weekly stuff done, so have finals to do. Good. And I saw your vision board. I love what you did there with it, like being affirmations, like using words instead of pictures, because I was really struggling with what I was going to do for a vision board for this quarter, because I'm really focusing on like my physical health, my mental health, what I can get done without burning myself out again. And when I saw yours, it's something clicked and I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. I really like what you did there. Angela, thanks through the yard from YouTube to Facebook. Oh, you guys cracked me up. Rita, it's raining here too. Calgary is horrible. I've heard, I have a childhood friend that lives in Calgary, and she said it's been really bad there. In the studio watching a color theory video. Ooh, Ooh, nice. My son is an artist, and he has a natural thing for color theory, and I can't match. Like, I can't make colors work together at all. Whenever I'm doing something, I always have to ask him, like if I'm doing graphics or something. All the power to you, Diane. Not only that wasn't mine, but I like that concept. Oh, I thought it was yours. Oh, it was Ash. It was Ash Meadows who did it. That's who it was. Sorry, Ash, if you happen to catch this on the replay. Love the idea. Feels like 101 degrees in southwestern Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness. My boss is in Philly, and they took off to the shore for the week. It's the first time he's taken a vacation in like 10 years. And I bet you because he said it's been super hot. He's originally from Prince Edward Island and lived in Newfoundland. So, having that kind of hot weather is kind of crazy for him. Renee in both spots. We had a lot of rain this week, but also had 30 degrees. We're supposed to hit 30 here tomorrow. And then for a solid week, it's not supposed to go above 17. It's nuts. I've not seen the weather ever act like this. Megan, I'm working on the final few scenes in my mafia romance. I do love a good mafia romance. I really do. If you haven't read, if you like LBGT romance, Amy Tesukata, I think is how you pronounce her last name. Her Bloodstained Tea is the first one in the series. It's really good. Kind of twisted. Really good, though. It's like Yakuza, right? Really good. You might not be too far from Jenna. Oh, well, there you go. Zorn palette. That means nothing to me. Oh, I've seen your paintings, girl. You're amazing. Go for it. South of Pittsburgh. Okay. I have a friend in Pittsburgh. Oh, man, that's 90s. It's crazy, right? 34 there on Saturday. Wow. I'm so grateful that we have air conditioning in here. In this apartment. The cat just loves it. I gave him an ice cube for the first time today. I almost didn't make it because I was laughing my butt off at the cat, but he didn't quite know what to make of this ice cube. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. An hour east of Morgantown, West Virginia. Cool, cool. Okay, we are 7 minutes in, gang. So let's, I'm going to share my screen. There we go. 25 minutes on the clock. I will mute while we're sprinting. And then when we come back at the top of the hour, I'll do a little housekeeping as I always do. So let's get going. See you in 25. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about that, gang. I got wrapped up in what I was doing there. All right, I didn't even change my banner or anything. All right, I'm just going to reset the timer for our break. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Mom was talking to me. She does this little charades thing, but I never understand what she's trying to say. All right. So how did that go for everybody? Where did I leave off here? Cats and ice for the win. Yeah, it was hilarious. He was like, he'd put his paw on it and he'd be like, oh, that's cold. And then he'd look at his paw and he'd look back at the ice cube and he'd be like, you could see like, why is my paw wet? And he'd be like tapping it and stuff. It was so hilarious. All you Canadians do weird temperatures and measurements. All you Americans and your weird need to be the only country in the world that doesn't follow the metric system. Actually, I shouldn't say that because we do metric for like temperatures and stuff, but we still do like I am 5'8". I'm not however many centimeters, and I can't even, right? I can't even go metric system, right? I can't even figure out, like I have to Google it, feet to centimeters or whatever, right? Inches over centimeters all the time. Angela, PSA, you will not find Kickstarter info in your newsletter book. Oh, did you pick up your, like the newsletter ninja? Is that what that was you were doing? You let me know when that Kickstarter goes live, please, Ange, because I want one of those for Ben. Lasonda, how are you? Jumping in to get another episode of my Vela story edited and scheduled to publish on Amazon. Fantastic. We can do it now in Canada. I saw when they launched the new sales dashboard, I noticed the Kindle Vela stuff on there. I don't like that new sales dashboard. Never tells me what I've sold overnight. I have to go look at the old one. Louise was on a phone call. Brandy had a quick chat with Shirley. That sounds like fun. Jenna, dictation mode, added 985. I hear such good things about dictation. I've never had any luck getting the software to work. I had Dragon, and it would pick up cars going by outside, but not my voice if I'm sitting right in front of the computer. Crazy. Shannon, weights and measurements of people in the old system, everything else in metric. That's exactly it. Feet and pounds. And then everything else is, Celsius. And Angela was trying to look up something and yes, picked up the wrong book. I picked the wrong book on my Kindle app. Awesome. Rita, I think I'm done with book number 1 of an older novel, putting that aside, reading and revising book 2. Again, I need to divide my time with all my writing projects. Yeah, that can get tough especially when you're doing rewrites of older books. Juliet, my sister called, so not a lot of words, but still a good use of time. Absolutely. Oh, bear with me a second. Comments just jumped. Melanie, we have to be different. That sprint was actually a break for me. I'd already been working for about 90 minutes, so needed a rest. Now ready to get back at it. Filling the well is totally valid. Totally. Shannon, I was researching if I could afford the Iceland Writers Retreat next year. It's gone up, so probably not. Yeah, I was really kind of hoping to do the one in Houston, but we still can't travel easily out of Canada. So, yeah. Jenna, I use what is built into Word these days. Right. It needs a lot of training to get used to my voice. So editing is going to be a nightmare during Nano. So, and that's another problem I have is that like right now I'm being very careful with the way that I speak so that you can understand me. But if I don't, and my Newfoundland accent comes out, like my car computer can't understand me half the time. And it's the accent comes out. And it's just the way I pronounce certain words. So if you have any kind of an accent, these programs don't work very well. Lasonda, I don't like the new dashboard either. Only the Kindle Vela dashboard. It works. Oh, in real time. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Inca edited 2 secret pages on my website. That's awesome. I need to do a little work on my website. Camp Nano. Right. Yeah. No, I knew what you were talking about. Got jumping all over the place here with the comments. I'm a bit of both too. but while writing, I much prefer miles over kilometers. I see when I write in the US, so I use miles. I don't put U's where they're supposed to be, like in color and neighbor and that sort of thing. So, because the majority of my readers are American. Lucky me, I sound like the queen. Oh my. Let's turn this off. I'm getting through the comments here. Lasonda, I tried dictation, but the time it took to transcribe it was a nightmare in itself. And I think that that's part of the problem I would have with it too. Shannon, back to writing in this next sprint. No words yet today. Hey, you've got this. You've got this. We've all got it. I am working on milestones in HB90. It's the thing I have the most trouble with. My first two goals have numbers attached to them, so that makes it a little bit easier. So we shall see. We shall see how I get on with that. All right, gang, let me fix the clock, and we are going to get back to it. 25 minutes, and I will see you on the other side. All right. So, question for you guys. Just ordered myself a new pair of pajama pants. That counts as a business expense, right? I mean, technically, does it not? I would think that it does. Let's see. Diane's eaten some chocolate before she officially starts eating better. But chocolate comes from a nut, and nuts are good for you. Just saying. I did it, actually. Angela got it done. Very proud of myself. And then I started working on my writing plan for my Camp Nano project, which is already outlined. I should have the plotting done by sometime on Sunday. And I'm going to keep a journal for camp and for Nano in November. So, because I want to track and see what works best for me. So I'm going to do up a journal for that. Rita, feels good to get back at any sort of writing. Spent too many hours with bookkeeping and different issues, even if it's just figuring out the word count. Yeah, it's true. When you haven't been at it for a while, even just getting yourself ready. I don't know, Rita, if you've seen that video that Sarah has. It's called something to the effect of getting back to writing after a long break kind of thing. And I watched it, and it was very, had nothing to do with the actual writing at first. It was all about gathering your supplies and kind of making yourself excited. And it helps. It helps just kind of getting yourself going. Work attire. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you. Right? I buy clothes for lives all the time, and you should be able to write them off. And it's a writer's uniform. Exactly, Inka. Working in Canva toward my Kickstarter campaign. Good job, Ange. Good job. Jenna got 18,031 words total. Fantastic. So now comes the hard part, is the transcribing, right? Does Word automatically transcribe? Or you're going to have to go back, obviously, and do the edits, right? Rita, for hubby's business, work clothes are fine in Canada. Yeah, I do know that, but I mean, I don't think I can write off pajama pants for work. I don't think I can. But we'll see. I'm going to try. Because I also have to say work clothes, right? Since we all work from home, aren't all clothes worn while working a business expense? Maybe. I would think. I mean, pajama pants, right?
No.
says my mother, the bookkeeper over here in the corner. No. Oh my God, that was funny. Shannon got about 300 words, but 300 more than this morning. Progress is progress. Juliet did about 600, 1,400 for the day, and the story just went over the 13,000 mark. Fantastic. That's amazing. Good for you. Melanie, I only have one more article to review and make notes. Then I can start piecing together the structure of this paper. Plotting for academic essays. Hey, why not, right? Rita, no, but it was just for the morning. I need writing every day. Yeah, I hear you. Louise is off for phone call. Welcome back. Word automatically transcribes, but I just have to edit like crazy, right? Angela, mom has spoken. Yes, she has. Boy, the voice from beyond. I'm telling you. Now you all know where I learned my mom voice from. Okay. Inka, I went down a rabbit hole of Victorian public toilets in London and how they've been repurposed. Some have been converted for residential use, and they're underground. Oh, hell no. No. Oh, my God. I don't think I could, Inka. I don't think I could. Yes, way to go, Juliet. Right. Jenna says, Mom says no. Us, God? God, is that you? Oh, too funny. Inka, I got all my writing done earlier. Went over 100K mark of a book that was supposed to be 85. You'll get it in edits. You will. I know you will. But I am right there with you. I, always overwrite. Overwrite the first 2 drafts, right? 0 draft is just a gross, raw brain dump. And then you start polishing it, right? Brandy, very effective mom voice from the void. Oh my God, that's going to live forever. So next sprint, I'm going to start putting together my plotting book for my novella that I'm writing during camp. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a little bit of a heart-wrenching story, I think. Lots of trauma from religion and whatnot. And I forgot to do the housekeeping. So before we get back into it, for those of you who are joining me from my Twitter, my Instagram, wherever else but Facebook, this is put on by the Heart Breathings writing community. I am very happy to be part of it and do sprints for them. There is a link in the description below if you'd like to come join us. We would love to have you, but please answer the 2 questions that we ask because it helps us vet people. And you will love, love, love this group. It is drama-free, full of love and support and craziness. Right, Ange? Craziness. I am going to set the timer for 25 minutes. And yay, woohoo for Hardies. That's what we call ourselves. All right, gang, back at it. I will see you in 25 minutes. Get up and get something to drink. Don't make me make mom tell you. I'll see you in 25. All right. 3 down, 1 to go. I think when we go to do the last sprint, gang, we'll make it for 20 minutes, so we're not going too far over. Whoops. Change my banner. How did that go for everybody? I started putting together my plotting binder. I have one plotting binder for my pen name because they're mostly shorts. I do 6 shorts and then I do a novella that goes along with the shorts. So I just have one binder for the whole pen name thing. Let's see, where did I leave off? Angela, we're pretty great, toot toot. Yeah, we like to toot our own horn. Craziness looks at Angela. Yeah, we all love you, Ange. Oh, missed the break. Oh, you missed the fun, Diane. Let's see, Facebook user Jennifer Rice, and I did give you the StreamYard link there, Jennifer. Hopefully it works for you. I've heard that some people are clicking on it and doing the thing, and then it's not doing its thing. So we know who you are. Lasonda, I was so focused that I missed the last break. Finished editing and uploaded the episode to Amazon. Fantastic. Guess I'll study my French now. Well, that works too. I'm glad you got that one uploaded. When does it come out? I can't remember how many episodes that you have, Lasonda, but I think you said the last time. Let's see, Juliet did about 400 that round, 1788 for the day. Need to go for a walk and move around now that it's cooler. Well, thank you for joining us, Juliet. It's great to have you here. Jenna crossed the 19K while dictating a huge future scene brain dump. There you go. So this is your new project? You're not working on your rebrand tonight? You're kind of avoiding it a little bit. It's a little bit more than you had anticipated. If there's anything I can do to help on, you know where how to reach me. Brandy working on pen pal letters. Fantastic. Fantastic. Shannon spent most of the time dealing with emails, but then wrote about 100 words. That's progress. Angela switched to cooking for the moment. So you're staying in an Airbnb, I take it, instead of a hotel. That must be nice. So you can at least cook and not have to rely on restaurants and whatnot. So this next sprint, I'm going to continue to put together my plotting novel. I had already started doing some outlining, but I, for some reason, have 2 outlines or the beginning of one outline. And then it's like I started all over again with a completely different thing. So I need to go through that. So Lasonda, I have 2 stories on the platform. One is complete, and the other one I release 3 times a week until it's complete. Wow, that's awesome. Angela, it's a lovely home. Oh, that's nice. That's nice when you can stay in, and it's not an apartment or anything. Jenna, I'm drafting book 4 while doing the rebrand, rotating between them instead of rotating between this series and a completely different series. Keeps you fresh, right? Rita, progress. I'm writing in my writing journal with a final word count. Tomorrow I'll start my next batch of chapter summaries. Fantastic. Good progress. Everybody's doing so good tonight. Inka wrote about 400 words of an article about Victorian toilets, which is about 400 words more than anyone ever wanted to know. Oh my God. Yeah, but now my interest is piqued, see? Because it's that whole research rabbit hole thing. I'm going to have to leave my cell phone out of my bedroom tonight. Because if I can't sleep, I'm going to start researching Victorian toilets. Inka, yeah, I know, Lasonda, you're doing so good. And you're finding that the platform is good. You're seeing some success there. I don't know much about Vella because they didn't make it available in Canada until recently. So much support here, you guys. I love you all so much, how supportive you are of each other. It's just, it's amazing. And I just love how you hold me accountable, but you're gentle with me, except Angela. She kicks me in the butt all the time, but it's okay. Angela's allowed. I have given her permission. And Brandy has a tendency to kick me in the butt too. But I love you both for it. Melanie reminds me of first century public toilets, a few places we visited in Israel. That's interesting. That sounds interesting. Love you to death, Jenna. Love you to death. Feeling a little bit left out. I just said, Brandy kicks me in the butt. Boys, I tell you, Brandy kicks me in the butt and uses bad language. But I love you for it. Rita, we're all in the zone tonight. Are we ever? I feel like I'm getting so much done. I'm so surprised that I am almost done my HB90. So I'm just to the point. I don't know where that just happened. Sorry, guys. Give me a half a second. Something decided that it was going to download onto my desktop there. I was downloading something from Canva. So I'm to the point where I just need to start writing out my stickies. I'm going to pull all this down. So yeah, it's still in beta, but Amazon is finally advertising it. I've seen a ton of traffic this month. I have a friend who's doing like a sequel to a book that he wrote in Vella. And they're like, he's calling them by the names of the characters, like 2.0 and 3.0. And apparently it's quite popular. I would never use bad language. Yeah, sure, Brandy. Sure. Love you, girl. Diane doesn't want to be left out. Oh, hey, Diane. It's like Diane slides in, like just quiet, and then like, shakes her finger at you. And love you guys so much. You're all so amazing. And you all give me the boot when I need it. And I really appreciate that. So I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. We're going to have one more sprint. If you haven't had the chance to get up and move around yet, please do so. Go get something to drink. We're all dying from the heat here, it seems. So please get up and get some hydration into you. And I will see you in 20 minutes and we'll have another chat. See you then. All right, my darlings. How was that last sprint for everybody? I kind of fell down a rabbit hole of kitten pictures from a shelter, not a local shelter, but the shelter that I had gotten my son's cat from. Because I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting Ziggy a companion. I don't know how he'd handle it, so it's a thought. Let's see, where did I leave off? Diane, I'm a ninja. Yes, you are. She slides in the back. Yeah, I think that was his thought, Lasanda, when he started doing it, and he has quite the backlist. He's he writes for a living, and anything he puts out, I will read, and I just enjoy his writing. Oh, I love you, Brandy. Love you. So, how did everybody do? Let's get some last little comments in. Just FYI for the Canadians on the on this live stream, I have a new candle. It's from Dollarama, and it's called Strawberry Champagne. And you know that smell of strawberries, like when you go pick them yourself, and how they smell in the hot sun? This candle smells exactly like that. I've had it burning all day, and our entire apartment smells like fresh strawberries. It's insane. It's insane. And it's like $4 for the big jar, like the same size as the ones you get at Michael's at the dollar store. Shannon, 200, a little over 200. It's something. Got a cold drink. Everybody needs a cold drink these days. It's crazy. And you have done 200 words that sprint. Fantastic progress. You're very welcome, Diane. Love having you here. Jenna, thanks, Mama Melissa. Yeah, they call me Mama Mel. I've actually had bosses call me that because I don't know. I like to mom people. Finished the 2000K mark of book 4, then got to listen through chapters 1 and 2. Almost on the chapter 2 again for book 1 rebrand. Fantastic. Good job, Jenna. I did not bring up the Heart Breathings calendar for tomorrow, but I believe somebody's filling in for Angela in her usual Wednesday morning sprints. I think it's maybe tomorrow. I think. I will be back here on Saturday. I'm doing Saturday and Sunday this weekend, same time slot, 10 to 12. It's going to be fun, you guys. And just making slow progress, but progress. I'm so glad you got to be here too, even on your vacation. I said to Mom as she was leaving, I was like, Angela's on vacation and she came to my live sprint. I'm so happy. It's just amazing that you came. Thank you so much, hon. I'm glad you're having a good time in Ontario. You're very welcome, Brandy. I love being here with you too. The Wednesday events are moving to Thursday next month. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I'm not going to be overlapping anything there for the On the Wings with Writers group. It does. The candle, oh my God, can't even tell you. Like, I mean, when the smell first hit me, my mouth literally watered. It smells exactly. I've never had a cheap candle smell so real before. More cats and sprints. Got last article reviewed. So after a break for dinner, I can start organizing the structure for this paper. Fantastic, Melanie. Way to go. You're so welcome. I'm glad that we could be here for you so you could get some work done. And yes, Jenna's just rocking it, isn't she? Shannon is 4 words shy of 13K. Oh my, that's amazing. That's amazing. And you are so welcome. I'm so glad we could be here to celebrate you. Rita's happy with the sprint. Honestly, I was going to watch TV and just veg out, so I'll find a little something for supper and read instead of watching TV. Either or. Hey, Jennifer, did a little brainstorming, and you are so welcome. Yeah, I think it is tomorrow. I think so. Angie, if you're still on, can you let us know? Inca got another 300 words or so in. Needed to stop it with this toilet obsession. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Inca, she is having a great time. I can tell she's been talking about it. And Ontario is a very, very nice province to visit. There's lots to do. Rita, early writing morning for me. Happy. I did 10 a.m. sprints. Yep. This morning was for 8 a.m. for you. it's always nice to get those sprints in first thing in the morning, because then if you do anything else like that during the day, it's like, it's like gravy, right? See, I love the support in this community. You're so welcome, Inka. And Ange, you are always welcome, my darling. Well, I am going to let you all go. Thank you again for being here with me on a Wednesday night in your jammies. Maybe if you're not at work or something, please don't go to work in your jammies to do my sprints. And I will see you all Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh my God, you guys, I don't even know what day of the week it is. I'm so messed up. So tomorrow's regular sprints, 8 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, Ange. Thank you. And I will see you guys on Saturday morning, 10 a.m., if you're able to make it. And I will probably be around in Jenna's sprints at 5 o'clock Eastern on Friday. So I will see you then. Love you all. Be safe. Stay hydrated. And for those of you in the flood areas, please, please stay safe. All right. We'll see you guys on Saturday. Love you all.